Hi, everybody. I'm here and I am live on our new StreamYard, and I'm so excited. And you know me, I've got to get on Facebook to make sure everything's working right. Oh, I am. I see it already. That's cool. Yay. All right. We are live, and I'm so excited you're here. Now, I want to ask you if you're here, I want you to type in some comments. If you gave StreamYard the right to be able to show comments, I would love to see some comments to know who's here. Got three. I got one thumb up. Yay. That makes me happy. And if you did not give StreamYard permission, I know this is the first time we've done this. You can do it next time. This is going to be our new way we do our meetings. I'm very, very excited about doing it with you. We've got 6 eyes on me. There's all right. So this is what I can do. See, Brad just said hey to me, and Kelly Jarvis is in the house with us, and Leslie's here. Yay! Stacy Goki's here with me. I'm having fun. This is going to be fabulous. You're not going to have it. Now, I don't know who our Facebook user is. Oh, that's a mystery one. Who knows who that is? But I'm glad you're all here. We got 11 people. Hey, Leah, thanks for being with us. I'm here at the moment. Well, you're in the right moment. And Laura's here. So we are so excited that you've taken the time to be with us tonight, so we can share with you what is going to happen in Record Breaker 2022. So I did put a question on here, and I'm kind of curious, how many of you, what Record Breaker are you celebrating? Now, I know for me, I think I started in June of 1983. So this is my 39th Record Breaker. Anybody else want to tell me? Oh, I love this. So what number Record Breaker is it for you? Anybody want to tell me before we get started as we get more people on? I'm just curious. Hello. All right. Well, nobody's going to tell me, so I'm going to keep going here. Faye's here. All right. Oh, see, Jenny just answered. Jenny said it's her 5th Record Breaker. That's amazing. So let's get this show on the road. We've got a lot to do, and we promise. Shannon's here. This is like Kelly Jarvis said she's lost track. Kelly, you killed me. Okay, we're going to get going because I could just sit here and play with you guys all night with this because I'm having fun playing with my new toy. Faye said she's not sure. Okay, so here we go into our PowerPoint this evening. And I want to welcome you all, and I want you to grab your notebook. There's going to be a lot of information tonight, but there's something really important for you to remember. We're here to help you go through all of it and wrap your head around it. This is just your first time hearing it. It always takes a little while to get it in your head. So we're going to go to this. And I have asked the amazing Marilyn Billings, well, Marilyn, there you go, to join me tonight and to talk to everybody about why Record Breakers. So Marilyn, I'm going to go away and let you share. What is Record Breaker Month?
All right. So Record Breaker Month. Okay. Can you get rid of me, the other one, or no? Record Breaker Month. Why do we have it? And what is it? So Record Breaker Month, traditionally, since I've been in, is October, but it's a time for us to try and break all our records for the year. So whatever your highest month was, or if maybe you want to do your biggest party, it's a way to kind of break any of your records for the year. But what it also does is it sets you up to finish off the year strong. So the parties that you date from Record Breaker are going to carry you through the end of the year. And so it's a great way to really, finish off the year strong and be able to earn some great money towards the end of the year. Because, for the most part, that's why all of us are continuing to do this, so that we make some money, right? So it's important that you get your family involved. Maybe there's something that the family would really either like to do or like to purchase, or, maybe you want to have a debt-free holiday or something like that. And maybe you hadn't started a special savings for that. This is your opportunity to do that all in one month, is to be able to get all those kinds of things taken care of this month. And so what you want to do is set your sights high. This is not a time to have little goals and it's like, oh, I might do 2 parties. This is the time to really push it and let your family know that you're going to really push it. And what is going to be the end result of you pushing it during this month? And so there are different ways that you can do that. You can create a goal with your family and say, okay, how much money do we want for whatever we want it for? So maybe it is a trip to Disney. Maybe it is, a game system or something like that. Then, so maybe it's $1,000 that you want. To figure out then how much you need to sell, multiply that by 4. So, okay, I need to sell $4,000 if I want to have $1,000 in my pocket. Now, there will be personal volume bonuses and things like that, but those can be extras. That can be extra money you hide away. But just generally multiply that by 4 and you get how much in sales. Divide it by 500, and that's the party average. That's how many parties you want to do. So you want to do 8 parties in the month, maybe if you wanted $1,000. Now, record breaker, because we have some great things coming that you'll see in a little bit, it may be less than it may be more than $500 the average party. But again, if you bank it on the 500, then you will be all good. So maybe you do something fun for the family to keep track of that. Maybe you have something on the fridge, and anytime that you put in sales or sales come in through your website, you fill that in. The other thing, you can do something fun like this where every kiss is $100. And so can you fill up the water bottle full of kisses, and just think of how much money that's going to be. The other fun thing you can do is put a message on each of the kisses, maybe a kid's name, and so they get to pick what you're going to do with the money. I mean, that could be dangerous, but you could give them the chance to do a little bit with something. So, but you want to have fun with it. You don't want your family to feel like, oh my goodness, mom's got to go do a party again, or dad's got to go and be online again and stuff like that. Have some fun, get them involved in what the end result of you guys doing a lot more parties this month than ever before. So, all right, Pat.
Me back on. I forgot to bring me back on. I absolutely love it. And I love the kisses, because I'm a chocoholic. So that whole idea of treats makes me happy. But sell for $1,000 and make over $1,000 in profit. And oh my gosh, in Record Breaker Month, if you've never done a $4,000 month, Record Breaker Month is going to be the month you can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it. Marilyn's going to be back in just a couple of minutes. So thank you, Miss Marilyn. Don't leave us. Just, sit back and have a cup of tea. And now I'm going to come back to our PowerPoint, and I'm going to share some more information with you. There we go. And what's next is this, our October offers. Are you ready? So I'm going to put me here. Are you ready for the October offers? Now, why are we showing you October when we've got 2 weeks left? We are in the middle of September, because we know it takes time to get ready. It takes time to plan. So let's take a look at what's coming next. And look, at my screen doesn't freeze. I'm so excited. So for our host, you're going to want to party all month long with your host, and your hosts are going to be so happy you did. And so with you, because Marilyn just showed you the money you can make. I'm going to give you a hint. If you put down on a piece of paper, make a list of, if you're in business last year, make a list of all your October hostesses the first week of October. Reach out to them first, because they deserve the opportunity, because they supported you last year, week 1, to be your hostess again. Because the datings from those parties will carry into the rest of the month. Hold a mystery host party. Start planning now that you're going to do a mystery host party the first week of October. Be ready. So I'm going to show you some of the October consumer offers, because tomorrow at noon, you are going to have your sampling show up. So I want everybody to be ready for it. So here we go. So first of all, I need to know who likes red. So if you love red, I need to know if you love the color red. Is anybody going to, now Laura said she's ready. She's ready to party here with me. Anybody love red like I do? Red is my color. So I'm wondering, just going to give you a minute. Well, we'll come back to you to see who else loves red besides me, because this is what's going on for the month. Sorry, guys. I'm learning how to do this. There we go. The month of October. The first thing is, and I actually have to make this a little bigger so my old eyes can see it on my computer screen. First of all, the ultimate mixing bowls are back. And at that price point of $50, this is going to be over the top exciting. I have fallen in love with these bowls because of the straight edges inside of them. So they're going to be $50. Oh my gosh, do you see that? A decorating bag. We are going to have a decorating bag and tips. Perfect. My son-in-law is always saying, don't you have a decorating bag? Now we do. And because it's the holidays are coming, we're going to have the little kids baking set. We're going to have, oh my gosh, the quick shake containers. Got to have the quick shake containers. Let me check my flyer here. Buy the large and get the small free. Oh yeah, buy the large, get the small one free. The ice cream scoop. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is why people need to party early, because they don't tell me it's why supplies last, but when an ice cream scoop is $19, it's going to be unbelievable. The ice cream scoop is only $19 in the month of October. The pie taker, well, they don't call it the pie taker. They call it the round container. In my world, it's the pie taker. Got to have item for cookies, for cupcakes, for everything. That is going to be there for $19 instead of $27. Oops, I keep hitting how I move my PowerPoint instead of what I do on here. Look at this. Okay. So look at this, the Pink Harmony stacking canisters. Remember, October is also Breast Care Awareness Month. And this is going to go so well for breast care awareness. It's only $25. They are a limited edition. Also, to support October and Breast Care Awareness Month, you're going to have the Modular Mates 4-piece round set, also in pink, that we can do layered recipes. We do like the brownie mix in those, great for holiday giving. And then again, the giant canister, which I can't believe how many of these we sell, because, it's a pretty simple container, but people love it because it holds so much. It is for sale for $24, but with $100 order, it's only $10. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Okay, now I have to do something here. There we go. So I need to know, I'm going to check. I need the decorating bag. I know I got to have that. $19, Caitlin. I know. Can't see that's Caitlin saying about the ice cream scoop. She's like, oh my gosh. So there's more. Are you ready? Oh my gosh, there's more. Okay. So here is our host gift. Once again, start making that list of people that you know that love red. I would do a Facebook post. What is your favorite color? And just keep track of those people who say they love red, because they're going to love this host gift special. Look at this host gift special. It is your serving center. It's the gallon pitcher. It's your plates and your cups. All of that for our October hostess. And then when your hostess has that 350 and 2 party, they can add on, my friends, they can add on as a host purchase 4 more plates and 4 more tumblers. Because oftentimes people will say, well, Pat, we're a family of 6. I can't do anything with 4 plates and 4 tumblers. Well, okay. When you have your 502, you can go back and scoop more plates and more tumblers for $15. So that's amazing. That's going to be hot, hot, hot. Now there's more, and you might be sneaking a little peek at it, but I'm not going to say it yet. I'm going to come back to it. So here's what's going on for the month of October. And I'm going to take a minute and slow myself down because this is the first time you guys have seen this. Okay, so let's start at $1,000 party, because I always believe in talking $1,000 parties in Record Breaker. When your hostess has a $1,000 party with you in the month of October, they're going to get double host credit. and there's no cap. So if they do a $1,200 party, they get double host credit for a $1,200 party. And there's also my favorite word involved, which is free. It's free for your hostess. Free, 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 free. That's incredible. Now, at a $750 party and 2 datings, your hostess will get her host credit, as she always does, but she's also going to have two exclusive host offers. And I'm going to stop for a second. I'm going to move this PowerPoint and I'm going to go full screen to me because I want you to see something. Are you ready? Okay. So at a $750 and 2 party, your hostess is going to be able to purchase on top of her host credit, on top of her half price items, she's going to be able to get this very exclusive thermal pitcher. Now, this is a gift that the business leaders got at Jubilee. And Marilyn, I'm bringing you on camera. Get ready. Marilyn was my roommate. So Marilyn got to see this.
Yeah.
And what did you say about it?
I loved it. I mean, I am a tea drinker, so, the coffee things never thrill me, but this definitely thrills me because I have a good friend who is from England, and she always tells me, you got to let it steep. And, and she has one of those thermal covers over her teapot and everything like that. And it's like, that does it right there. You don't need a thermal cover over the teapot. It's right there. So it'll keep it nice and hot. So while you're steeping it the amount of time you're supposed to, it will still stay hot. So it won't be cold by the time you drink it for the right amount of time.
It's that same insulated material as our new, help me with my word, thermos, as our new thermos. So over 7 hours, my friends. So, and also it's pink.
So, and I just made myself a cup of tea, and of course I left it in the microwave and it got cold. And so it's like, you put it in there and then I could still drink it because it'll still be hot.
It'll still be hot and it'll be fabulous. So Marilyn, thanks for letting me pop you in here. Thank you, dear. Say bye again.
Bye.
So here's the thing. Oh, maybe there you go, dear. So here's the thing. If I had $1,000 party, that means I can go back and pick this up with the copay. And the copay is $49 for the Cool Warmy Thermal Jug. Never been sold in the US before. Never. We had never seen it. Or if they're not a tea drinker or a coffee drinker, they could take my favorite insulated bottle with strap. I love this for my water because it keeps it cold for hours and hours. They'll have a choice with a $750 party. Which one do they want to choose? On top of their host credit. On top of their host credit. Okay. Somebody made a sad face. I'm not happy to see a mad face. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's sad. That makes me sad. But I'm going to look at all the smiley faces instead. Now, at a $500 party and 2 datings, we have 3 host gift specials for them to choose from. 3 host gift specials. The full line catalog, the 7-piece. The brochure, which I just showed you, which is called the Holiday Starlight Collection, and a brand new one that Tupperware just put in at 6:30 tonight. So I don't know its official name, but it's purple. So I'm excited. But then $350 party and 2 datings. Hostess gets her host credit, but we're going to have 2 items that they can choose from as a host bonus. Now, I already told you they could take 4 more plates or 4 more tumblers, but maybe they say, I didn't take that host gift, Pat. I took the Starlight. I took the 17-piece collection. I don't need red plates and red tumblers. But man, I would love a salad spinner. So if they choose, they could take the salad spinner for a $29 copay on top of their host credit, on top of their thank you gift. Can you believe this? And how many people have asked you for a salad spinner? Oh my gosh. Let me just ask. I'm going to go look at my comments to see. Purple, Jenny said. Got a lot of people that love purple. And oh, this is an interesting comment about the pink thermal. I like this. Mary Kay consultants will go nuts. Interesting. And Shannon said she has to have it. It's pink. How many of your customers are going to think that about that cool, warmy thermal jug? And I love what Holly said. Sorry, hon, it didn't go. I have one more that I want to share with you guys that I absolutely love. So this is what Holly Schneider said about it being pink. How fun is this? So let me just start at the beginning. If I had a $350 party and 2 datings, I would get all my host credit and I would have 2 host bonus items that I could choose from because it's October. At a $500 party, instead of the normal 2 host gifts, I now have 3 I can choose from because it's Record Breaker month. At the $750 level, on top of everything I normally get every other day of the year, I have 2 exclusive host bonus items that I can choose from to purchase. And the big dog that makes me do the happy dance is at a $1,000 party and 2 datings, I'm getting double host credit. So instead of $200 in host credit, I've got $400 in host credit. Now, do you realize $400 in host credit? Now, you know I can't do math. I could have all 3 host gift specials because $75 in host credit times 3 is $225. I have $400 in host credit. So I just spent $400 and I still can go pick $175 in free Tupperware. OM gosh, holy moly. So to answer Laura's question, perfect question. It is for everything I'm showing you, Laura, is for the entire month of October. Entire month of October. Great question. Thank you for that awesome question. So we're going to have a time at the end for any additional questions you have, but I'm going to keep going right now so I can show you more. There we go. And we will get smoother with this. Now, October's coming, but it's in 2 weeks. And we don't want to delay our commissions for 2 weeks. We have an amazing September host bonus. We have our modular mates. We have our 7-piece collection. We have that gadget pack that we can take advantage of right now. And what I've done is we want to talk about dating more parties. So I'm going to bring Lisa Cox into our stream. Hey, Lisa.
Hey.
And we're playing with our new toy here. And I want to ask Lisa, do you want the screens or do you not want the screens?
You can show, yes, you can show me the screens.
Okay, so I'm going to go bye-bye. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to move the screens, so hold on.
Okay, so what I want to talk to you today about is, yes, October's fantastic, but we have to make money now. And the other day, my brother and I were talking, and we were thinking, you know, Mom really needs to retire. And I asked him, I said, well, does she need the money? And he just told me, he says, Lisa, let me tell you, people work for one reason, because they need money. So, do you need or do you want some money? So, yes, we do. And we've got to have it now. We can't wait. If you have bills that are due now or you have something you want now, you have to make that happen. You got to work now. And so you will have parties in October. So I know Pat was just talking about doing a mystery host in October, but I'm suggesting you do one now as well. I listened to some training the other day, and there was a lady that was, I think her name's Janie. She's another director, and she was saying that she does a mystery host party in her VIP group every month. How smart is that? Why would you not just put all your orders together that you get out of your VIP group and stuff like that and do it as a mystery host? Because if you've been in Tupperware for any amount of time, or you probably have all the Tupperware you want. So that's turn it around. That is good customer service where they're seeing where they're getting stuff. And when you do a mystery host party in your VIP group, that's going to get you datings because people are going to see how easy doing a Facebook party is. So what I want to talk to you about is is how to get those datings. Well, first of all, I think what we have to do is, why do we want a dating? We want a dating because we need the money or we want the money. So right now we have that, the $500 award where you get the two 360 commuter mugs. You get those for $5 when you have a $500 month. Well, is that not amazing? Well, that means that we're going to make, when we have that $500 month, we're going to make $125. So first of all, you got to think about what do you want with that $125? What would you do with $125? We still got 2 weeks, 2 solid weeks to be able to achieve that. You may already be halfway there, or you may have already achieved that. So what I want you to do is think about, one, what could you do with that $125? But then also, what would you do with those 2 commuter mugs? Maybe you don't like coffee. Well, that's okay, because now we're going to have a teapot, shortened stout. I don't even know that song, but anyway. So you can drink tea out of it. That's fine. But what about if it's that would be 2 Christmas gifts, y'all? They both come in a box. Is that not amazing? You can wrap it. What about, so it could be a teacher's gift. It could be a secret gift. You know, that little secret Santa thing that people do all the time. It could be a stocking stuffer. That's 2 stocking stuffers. It could be an office gift. And what's so great about it, that is a $25 gift that you're going to get for only $5. So you get both of them for $10. They're both $25 value that you're going to get for that. So you can use that $125 that you're going to earn to start your Christmas fund. But you know what? Even if you don't want those commuter mugs, and you don't want to give it away, that's okay. We have vendor events. I'm telling you, it's cool when you sell a commuter mug at a vendor event for $25 that you pay $5 for. That covers your event.
So Lisa, how am I going to date those parties though?
Well, that's what I was going to tell you, Pat.
Okay, I'm going away.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. So how you going to date those parties or how you going to get it is, you're going to get the party. You're going to do a mystery host party. You're going to get on the phone with Pat, can you show me that slide again? So you're going to, yes, here is little words here that you can use. And I'm sure Pat's going to put those out there for us, where you're going to get a list of people that you've been keeping up with. I would suggest that anybody that that orders because we have that bacon set or the utensil gadget set, we have that on special right now. Anybody that has been ordering those HelloFresh meals or those other little things like that, or that loves to cook, that loves gadgets and stuff, those are the people you need to reach out to, because you're going to tell them. You're not going to say, will you have me a Tupperware party? You're not going to say that. You're going to give them something, because you've been collecting orders up. And you can see the skit here that says that you've got some orders that's sitting on your website that you can add to their party. And there you're going to give them that. And they're going to be able to get the bonuses of the set. But couldn't you do this as a mystery host party as well for your own? But it's always it's easier to date parties from parties. So that's why you've got to start doing the parties. It's great to be able to sell $500 or whatever on your website, but it's probably going to take you that long. Where if you do a party, it's going to take you the link to that party to do that. So that's how you're going to date parties. You're going to get on the phone, and you have to do it now. You have to do it now. You have to get on the phone and talk to them. Jenny, we've learned from Jenny that Pat told her, you got to pick up the phone. You got to talk to those people. But you've got to message them. You've got to text them. You've got to reach out to them. But most of all, you've got to tell them what is in it for them, and that you're going to give them that little bit of a bonus of whatever you have out there. And if you don't understand what it is that's out there, we can go into that too. But that you can use to give them that little push, that great start. If someone is ordering the set of salt and pepper shakers or something, or the gallon pitcher, or the big impression bowl set, that is a fantastic start to a party. So that's when you want to send them a message, say, you know what, I know that some of your friends would want this too. So let's do a quick Facebook party and let everybody cash in. But you got to show that hostess set like I put on the video out there.
And you haven't. Everybody, I hope you're watching Lisa's videos. And Lisa, you said something about the gadget set that really, I went ding. You said
Yes.
something about the HelloFresh people. Can you share a little bit more about that?
Sure. Yeah. Wayne and I, since I have been kind of struggling because, since Christopher got married and moved out and everything, I'm used to cooking for the two of us and he and Jessica's, because we were during COVID, they were here. They couldn't really go out. So I've been struggling with downsizing meals and things like that. And, and being stuck in the same thing of buying the same thing or eating the same thing week after week and trying not to eat out as much. So we started doing that HelloFresh, which is absolutely too expensive, but it's so convenient. It's so convenient. But we have learned how to do different things, and you have to have those gadgets to do things. Wayne learned how to zest. He didn't even know what a zesting was. About every one of those HelloFresh comes a lemon, and garlic comes in about all of them. So they have to have those.
And so what you make me think of is there's another post to generate interest. Who's using HelloFresh or one of these?
That's great.
Right? And then you reach out personally and say, well, I tried it too, and I know I need all these gadgets. And look I can get you all these gadgets that you need for this amazing price. Let's just do a small get together.
Yes, absolutely.
And you made me think of it when you said that. Love it. So we have to share what Jenny said because she agreed with you.
Oh,
those conversations is what makes all the difference in the world. And it is dating right now, everybody. It's dating right now. And Lisa's so right. You've got to start reaching out now because if they can't do it right now, they'll do it later.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Lisa, what do you say? I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay.
You ready? I know, honey. You didn't know I was going to do this, but it's so much fun when it's like we're sitting together. So, okay. But Lisa, I want to give my hostess the best deal. And shouldn't I just wait for October?
No.
But should we get more in October?
You do. And I agree with you, Pat. I struggle with that just about every year. But what I
put Marilyn on this too.
Yeah. Did you know you were coming in, Marilyn?
No.
No. Surprise. So I do struggle with that too. And that's why I suggest doing a mystery host party, now, or, there's still great opportunities. Not everyone's going to have the $1,000 party where they're going to get all of that, extra stuff. But it's just, to me, it's people that you can do the extra parties with. I think you had something on there about doing in-house parties or office parties. Yes. So that's a great idea, just to have the, have all your friends and stuff bring their favorite piece of their lunch and their favorite piece of Tupperware.
You're right, Lisa. I'll come to that. I'm going to bring you back on. So, Marilyn, do you want to add anything since I put you on the spot about, why am I going to date him right now?
Yeah. There are a couple different things that you can kind of think about. One is they can have a party now, and they're not going to invite everybody that they're friends with. In fact, they might have like their work friends, and then they might have their, college friends or things like that. So they might have two very different groups of friends that might be interested in two very different things. So you could do one party now, and one of the datings can be you dating again in October to get, the other host credits and bonuses and things like that. Because the bonus right now, $175 extra for $49 is a great deal. And that's only a $500 party.
Yeah.
So
I'd love that.
Have that first one, get the impression bowl sets, the cereal stores on sale, the pitchers on sale, the salt and pepper shaker with the butter dish. There's so much right now that it's like, take advantage of that. And then you can still do one maybe late in October and do a fun, like a cookie party or something like that,
Yeah.
Or join my team. Have your party now and join my team and make money in October.
There you go.
So I'm going to say goodbye to Marilyn, but I'm going back to Lisa because, Lisa, you're right. We missed a page on the PowerPoint, which is my fault. I got too excited. So I'm going back to it.
Well, I went off on my own little tangent.
Well,
Okay.
we all do. That's why we love this. So
Okay, so we've got some daytime drop-ins. You can have an office lunch, like I was talking. Let everybody. You know what? You can have your own, like in the break room or something. You can have your own little Tupperware party. They don't even know it because you're going to sit there. Hey, look at her sandwich keepers over there. I bet he uses those every day. Next thing you know, somebody else is using it. Teachers are back at school now, so ask some of your teacher friends, especially ones that you gave water bottles to and stuff, if you could come into the lounge or their workroom or something after school and let the teacher stop by and do some shopping. Rush hour parties after work. You can, at different places, if anyone that is around here that travels 85 would, they might as well stay at work and let you show them some Tupperware for at least 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, so that they can see the new Tupperware instead of sitting on 85. So, and that's just a drop. It's an after work party. So fast and fun. See what's new. Yeah, just see what's new. Have an open house of your own. You can walk around your neighborhood and host your own stop and shop. That's a great idea, especially if you want to do your own little vendor event in your home. That's a great way to sell some of the stuff. And I wouldn't say we have stock. We have samples that accumulate. So, and that way you can sell some of those and buy your new samples and things like that. Make sure that you always put the next sales flyer in your bags or stuff. If people are picking stuff up off your porch, or if you're taking it to work and delivering it to your friends, you'd be surprised how many orders you can get from this by just sticking that in there. So that is a great one. I love this one, Pat. I have never heard of this one. Put on your Facebook page who uses a crock pot, with like 6 ingredients, or that takes not 6 ingredients, that takes all day to cook. So you can take your pressure cooker and do that one in 30 minutes. I can see Brenda doing that one really quick. So, and then here's one that's, instead of take your kid to work day, take your Tupperware to work. That's the one I was talking about, is bring your favorite piece of Tupperware and let everyone, say what's special about that. So,
I love them all. And Lisa, I got to thank you, because they're all great ideas that people can do. And yes, we'll be posting this after we're done, so you can work with it more. And I bet if we talk to our directors, they'll go into some more detail on all of them, but all ideas just to get you thinking about different types of parties that you can do. Because remember, people want to go to something different. Like we talked about last week, they don't just want to be invited to a Tupperware Facebook party. Right. They want something that's got some pizzazz to it. And here's some things that you could do. Lisa, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, just on my tangent a few minutes ago about the $500 thing is, also on your mystery host party, you can put out there that you're in a challenge to earn those 2 commuter mugs. And when your mystery host party reaches that $500, that you will do a drawing for the commuter mugs for one of
that's
them.
Wonderful.
Keep one and share one, so because they helped you with earning.
What a great idea.
So.
Very creative. Lisa, thank you so much. Everybody give Lisa a round of applause, or post some love. Give us some hearts. We'd love to see that. And Lisa will be, you never know, I might pull her back in. You never know. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to continue on our way. I've got 2 easy recipes for you that you could do in the next 2 weeks that I think people would just love for Halloween parties. Halloween, people spend more money on Halloween. It's next to Christmas in the money that people spend on holidays, which makes my head explode. So we have our quick and easy fall caramel dip, which Marilyn and I talked about this last week. It's one of our favorite recipes to do. Super, super easy to do. You can use your whip and mix. You can use your supersonic chopper. It is amazing. Now, don't just make this on your VIP page. Go ahead and say, who's having a Halloween party? Because I've got some really great recipes that you could use for your Halloween party. Here's another one. And I need to know who likes Butterfingers, because I hear there's somebody in our company who really likes Butterfingers. And this is a recipe that would blow people away. I've never seen it. I got it from a friend. It's cream cheese and peanut butter and powdered sugar. My teeth hurt already. And Cool Whip and Butterfingers. And you mix it all up and you serve it with crackers or apples or however you want to do it. And then send the kids home, please, because they're going to be bouncing off the ceilings. But how fun is that? So two really, and I'll post these for you, but two really great recipes that you could use right now to boost your end of September parties. Anybody excited about that but me? Wow, I love those. I get so excited about food. I do. Oh, we found a Butterfinger lover. I love it. I love it. So we'll make sure everybody gets those. But remember, you want to tease people about it and say, who loves Butterfingers? Oh my gosh, you've got to be my next host because I have this recipe I need to try out and I need a host so I can do it. Okay, see, that's the way you use it to build your party business. And that's what we want for you. Okay. Now, we want to do a little bit of recognition. Tonight is all about Record Breaker and building now and building September. But we want to recognize some of our top performers already. We're getting ready to close week 2 on Wednesday. But look at this. We have this amazing ornament I'm offering this month for $2,022 in personal sales and 1 personal recruit. Now, on pace with their personal recruit is Brenda Crawford, Lisa Cox, and Stacy Goki. Congratulations. Lisa's doing the happy dance in her chair. On pace with their personal sales is Marilyn Billings and Samantha DeRosia, Jenny Bouquet, Angie Hartley, Rachel Day, Michael, I got to learn that name, and Tara and Kelly Jarvis. On pace with your sales. So you're over $500. You got to be at 2022 by the end of the month. So I want you all, and I'm going to be adding to the list more and more qualifiers for that wonderful ornament. Now, the next thing we have to do is bring on my buddy Marilyn, because whether we're partying in September or we're partying in the month of October, it's all about party planning. So Marilyn, you just got to tell me when you want me to move slides, or if you don't want the slides, hon, you just tell me what you want.
I don't need the slides right now, I guess.
Okay, then girlfriend, it is all you. Hold on, I'm having a little technical problem here. I did something goofy. There we go.
There we go. All right. So party planning is the key. And why is it the key? I want you to think about, when we've had some different challenges and stuff like that. And if you didn't really know about the challenge and then Pat said, oh, hey, you qualified for the challenge. And you're like, oh, wonder what I did. And you just kind of, you get what you get. Whereas if you worked for it and you actually had a goal and you achieved the goal, the sense of accomplishment and the sense of, hey, you know what? I worked for it and I got it and I'm so excited. That's what you want with your hosts. You want them to work towards something and you want them to feel great because they got it. But you also want them to push because sometimes, they might be really close to hitting that $1,000 party. But if they didn't know what they could get at $1,000 party, then they're not going to really push to get to there. And so every time you can get them to want to move a little bit further, that's more money in your pocket as well. So it's a win-win. They get more stuff and you get more money. So it's important to party plan them. So first off, you want to make sure that you have them create a goal. What do they want out of this? And all those wonderful things that Pat just showed us of the bonuses and everything that the host could get. What was it that really, sparked your attention? What do you think that they're going to want? And talk to them about it and say, oh my goodness, that little tea kettle thing, the tea kettle thermos thing, that is so cute. And do you drink tea? How about hot chocolate in it? Oh my goodness. There's so many things that you could do, not just the tea. You could do all sorts of different things, or just going through the catalog and it's like, you know what? There's some of my favorite items the prices may have gone up, but hey, if you've got $400 in credit, you can get that Micro Pro grill. You can get the Micro Pro grill and one of the hostess gifts, with that $400 in credit. So have them go through and make their wish list of what it is that they want. And we've got some great wish list, you know, memes and things like that, so that you can send those to your host as a text just to remind them, hey, have you made your wish list yet? And it's also then, so once they've made that wish list, then you help them figure out, okay, what's it going to take in order to get you to that? So if they want $1,000 party, then $1,000 party generally is going to be about 20 orders. Okay. So that's an average order is about $50. Now, a lot of times when I'm party playing with people, I ask them, okay, do you think in your family it would be, or in your friends and family, people that you would invite to the party, would they be more comfortable placing a $25 order, a $50 order, or a $100 order? What do you think that they would normally spend on a party? If, the average one is to have, a $50 order. $50 order is kind of that average. But if you've got people that are saying, oh no, $25 would probably be, where they feel more comfortable, then it would be 40 orders to get to that $1,000. Or, if you've got people that, oh no, they'll spend $100 with a drop of a hat, then you only need 10 orders. But generally speaking, you would need about 20 orders. So in order to have those 20 orders, usually about a third of the people that you invite are actually going to either participate or place an order. So if you need 20, multiply that by 3, that's about 60 people that you would want in the group or invited to the party in order to get to that goal. So you're working with your host and you're telling them that. They then invite 10 people into the group. They are not going to make their goal. I can tell you right now, they're not going to make their goal. I would say 0.01% will get to their 1,000 by inviting just 10 people to their party. So you want to help them to create that list then. If they come back and they say, oh yeah, I invited 10 people, or there are 10 people in the group, then you want to make sure that you help them think of other people. It's like, okay. And they might tell you, I don't know 60 people. And then you just ask them, how many friends do you have on your friends list? It's like, well, I don't really know them though. That's okay. You don't have to be buddies with everybody that you invite into this party. You can invite the hairdresser. You can invite the person that works at the post office. If they're on your friends list, you can invite them to the party. And you'd be surprised. It's those people that are kind of more on the outskirts that will place that order, will date that party, because they don't feel like they're obligated to do it. So that is important. It's also important to get them to do a variety of people. Jenny and I were just talking about this today, that somebody invited just all 50-year-old people or however old they were, and didn't invite any of the people that they knew that were in their 20s. And it's like, oh my goodness, hello. You want a variety of people from a variety of different areas of your life, as well as a variety of different ages. And don't forget the men too. They need Tupperware just as much as others. And in fact, most of the time they will spend the money because they understand the quality of Tupperware and things like that. So don't forget the men. Whoa, you guys all just disappeared. So it's important that you then make sure, after you've dated a party and you've gone through this with your host, that you send her a thank you note and say, I'm so excited for your party. It's coming up. We're going to have a great time. Don't forget to invite, lots of different people. And don't forget to also start working on your outside orders. Now, you might be thinking, oh my goodness, how am I good? I dated them yesterday and the party is on Wednesday. How am I going to get them catalogs and things like that? We've got wonderful virtual catalogs now that you can send people by text. We've got wonderful memes and things that Tina has made up in the My Tupperware catalogs and flyers group that you can send them that gives them all the host information and things like that. We've also got things that you can do to give them the opportunity, because you want them to think about the opportunity before the party starts, so that can be their grand opening too. So all these different things. And also, when you're talking to your host, make sure that they know that there is a great purchase with purchase offer. So that giant cookie canister, which if you know anybody who's getting married, that's a great thing to put your top tier of your wedding cake in for that next year. You're supposed to, at 1 year, eat it or something like that. That's a great one to use for that. It's also fabulous for making your own like flavored popcorn bowl, popcorn divided thing. Just put some cardboard to break up the different flavors and things like that. So talk that up and say, now don't forget, when you're talking to people, if you're getting outside orders, say, hey, you are at $85, $15 more, and you can get that giant cookie canister, or whatever the official name is, for only $10. So it is something that I think we sell out of it each time that we get it. So you want to do it, and you want to do it early. And the more you do things like this, the more you keep in touch with your host, the more you coach your host. So you're not pushing your host, you're just offering different ways that they can be successful. Then the more success you will have. So instead of having a $250 party, you will be making $250 because they will have that $1,000 party. So
Marilyn, I'm so excited about what you did, because I wrote down in my notes outside orders, and then you went right to it. It's like you saw my notes. But what Marilyn said that we have not talked about in a long time, my friends, is really coaching that hostess. What product are you excited about? So when you're working on outside orders, show that product to your friends. If you just got the small chopper and you love that small chopper, make sure to tell your friends. And what Marilyn also said, and I'm saying it again in case you were scrolling through something else and listening with only half an ear, which is never good, is she said, show her how. You're at 80, a little bit more, and you can get this for 10. Show your hostess how to work with those purchase offers, so her friends get the best deal. That's how you help a hostess have $1,000 party. And that's how you help a hostess have the best party possible. And Marilyn said something else that's huge, guys. Don't forget the men. Why do we think men can't come to a Tupperware party? I have no idea where that's written. In 39 years, I've never seen it in print. It's not true. Men love Tupperware. So Marilyn, you gave us so many good points. But I think the highlight for me was working with that hostess, getting her to talk about the product instead of just saying, I'm having a Tupperware party. If you want to order anything, let her be excited. So huge.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to say goodbye to Marilyn for a minute. I'm going to do a little bit more with you. And I got some more. I got more to share. Except I'm learning, guys. We're learning. I think I have it. And then I'm learning a little bit more. There we go. So this is what the party planning is, just what Marilyn just shared with you. Party planning is key. Is keeping in touch with those hostesses and working with every hostess that we have. Now there's more, because we're not done. We have team weeks coming up. Traditionally, the last 2 weeks of September, which will start this Thursday till the end of the month, is team weeks. Well, what's team weeks? Well, team weeks is loyalty weeks for our company and for Tupperware, and everybody gets on board. Now, there is going to be maybe some special consumer offers. I haven't seen them yet. I would tell you if I knew. But even if Tupperware doesn't come out with anything special just for team weeks, look everything we have in that flyer that Marilyn was just talking about. The cereal stores. I mean, buy one, get one free on the cereal stores. The amazing, all the impressions on sale, everything that's in that flyer that is so powerful. And I'm just grabbing spice shakers on sale. We have 2 weeks left of this flyer. This flyer has been tremendous. The other thing that's going to happen, there's going to be a special award for you. I can't tell you what, but you're going to see it Thursday morning in your My Week. So we want to close September strong. It's also about our company reaching our team goal. So there'll be some challenges from Norm and I for team weeks, for when you hit submit and you help the team make their goal, and we help aim high. And that's what's so important in these last 2 weeks. We're all going to pull together to hit this goal, because when we all pull together, we're going to reach higher, and that's what we want. So Team Weeks is coming. So what could you do? Well, date a party to start on 9/15 with your favorite past host or a hostess. Go back and look and say, who had a 350 party with you? They didn't quite hit the 500, but they had a 350. They could get all those gadgets with 2 datings. Hold your own party to celebrate Tupperware. Welcome fall. I love this one. This came from a friend. A high 5. Open up 5 shopping links, which means you go to somebody and you say, can I just post a shopping link on your page with some of the specials? Anybody who orders, of course, you get credit for it. But if you open up 5 shopping links and they each only do $100, well, that's a $500 party. Go and get your datings. You get a 502. And so with those 5 people, you could draw for the free Tupperware. You could draw for the thank you gift. You could draw for the gadget set and the half price. I mean, we can work it out to 5. I'm doing this off the top of my head, but you could do drawings among those 5 people for all the host credit. Run a contest on 9/15 for all your VIPs to place an order. You're going to do a drawing among all your VIPs that order on 9/15. Sell 5 of your favorite products. My gosh, what's it going to be? Is it going to be the cereal stores? Personally, for me, it would be the impression set, because, if you're going to focus on something big, on that amazing impression set. Welcome a new team member who you'll help hit submit, because we need more people to reach everybody who would love to get $400 in free Tupperware. So that's what's going on for Team Weeks. And there's going to be a challenge here in a second. I'm going to tell you about that in just a minute. I want to remind you right now, this is fabulous. Our brand new recruits are getting our brand new glass. So when our new consultant comes in and places that $40 order in the month of September, they're going to get the Prima Glass so they can try it and talk about it. And they're getting it for just $15. When they hit and do their jump start, which is $500, an average party, they get a choice now between the canister set or the vent and serve. How bad is that? I keep hitting, it's so funny, guys. I keep hitting the down button on my computer instead of the forward button on the StreamYard, cracking myself up here. We're going to encourage you to step into leadership this month, because we're looking for more managers. And why would you want to do it right now? Because when you get manager title in the month of October, you'll be paid as a manager. You'll be making those extra commissions for helping others do what you do. And the great thing about moving up, not only does it change your life, but you're going to be reaching out to more people as you build your team. You're going to be teaching more people how to be successful. You're going to be an influencer. There's social media influencers out there. Well, in Tupperware, we have influencers, and they're called our leaders. So if you've always wanted to be an influencer, here's your chance. As a leader in Tupperware, you can change people's lives. You might not know how to do it yet, but you're going to work with all of us. We're going to teach you how to do it. And Tupperware right now is offering you a free piece of cookware for stepping up to manager in the month of September. This is the Chef Series cookware. This is the big dog cookware. Tupperware is going to give it to you free. $285 value. So look at this. When you move up now, look at this. Between your new manager program, as a new manager, you're in our new manager program, and the cookware, you would enjoy all of that and an Apple iPad by the end of the year, in the next 3 months. It's sitting right here. We want to give it to you. We want you to have it. It's all there for you. I'm going to post this for you because we're right at 8 o'clock right now, but I have for you some steps you could do each day to help you build towards October. Because I always say this is like running a marathon. You just don't go out the day of the marathon and stand at the starting line and think you're going to go run 13 miles continuously when you haven't done anything. You've been a couch potato. It's the same thing with Record Breaker. We got to build up to it. And I have 3 pages of ideas on what you could do. But right now I'm going to go back to the very first one. Oops, sorry, I moved my slide too fast. And that is this week, starting tomorrow, sit down. First of all, tomorrow at noon, order your samples. Sit down with your family and decide, what do I want to do for Record Breaker Month? It's the biggest month. I have an opportunity to make a lot of money this month. Might take some extra work, but I have an opportunity to make a lot of money. What do we want to do? Go back to what Marilyn said. Sit with your family and make your goal. And as Marilyn said, also pick the family reward. That's the first things we need to do, because that's going to set the mindset. I'll post these 3 pages for you so you can print them off and check them off as you do them. Because if you do them, you'll have the record breaker of your dreams, but it all starts right now with dating for right now. Oops. Yep. Then I want to remind everybody that we do have our next cooking event next Monday night. We have a special group, which is a Golden Opportunity Cooking and Recipe group. You all can ask to be part of that group. And then I suggest you start inviting hosts to bring friends. And we are going to do 3 amazing recipes for you. It'll take less than an hour. It's not as much demonstrating the product. It's showing a recipe, and we just happen to be using Tupperware. So if you know anybody that loves to go to cooking shows, they will love our Tupperware cooking show. I want you to invite that hostess to bring her friends. Give her party planner like you would a regular party. If you brought 3 hostesses, you could sell $1,500 that night. And your directors and I are doing your demonstrating. Why not? You have nothing to lose by bringing people to that. I also want to remind you that we are going to be in Ringgold, Georgia on the 17th. There are still seats available if you would like to join us. The amazing Cheryl Smith is going to be our trainer. The training at this event is going to change your business. So if you have not signed up to go to Ringgold, Georgia with us, for a lot of us, it's 2.5 to 3.5 hours, depending on where you are. It is going to be so well worth it. And I still have seats. You just have to reach out to me and say, Pat, I really want to go. Now, we can't leave without a dating challenge. So we're going to have a dating challenge. This is to date 2 new parties to be held by the close by the end of September, 9/28, right? We got a party now. And add 1 party into the first week of October. And when you have a personal recruit, you're going to get a guaranteed gift from me. Now, you've got from now until Thursday morning at 10 a.m. That's the challenge point on this. That's what it's all about. Right there. I have somebody who needs an Apple iPad. I love that. Okay. I'll post this challenge for everybody so everybody can see it. But right now, I'm going to do one more thing. So don't leave me. I want to thank my trainers, my cohorts. And we do love your feedback. We love your feedback. I'll get smoother with running the controls here. It is a little different to use. But I want to thank Marilyn and Lisa, and also ask you if you have anything else that you want to add that you would love to see them work on or do as we get ready for Record Breaker. They're thinking. No?
So one of the Facebook users, and next time, make sure if you're popping on here that you accept that the StreamYard will use your name, so we know who you are. That will come up with a hostess letter that we can use. So yes. We will have that.
Yes, we will have a hostess letter for you. I appreciate you looking at that, Marilyn. See, Leslie, I got to post Leslie. Well, I'm so glad you love this way of training. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's something new we're trying. We really want to be able to reach you without having to have you be on Zoom. I know some people don't want to be on Zoom anymore. So I'm excited to see that you enjoyed it. Thank you. That means the world. And I love what Laura said. Her wheels are spinning and she's excited. And Karen says, it was me. So I want to thank Marilyn and Lisa for helping me out. We'll pull our directors in at different times to help when we're training. Our next sales meeting is the 22nd, and we'll have more about finishing the month of September strong. So right now we're going to say good night, everybody. Thanks all.
Good night.
All
Oh,
right.
one more thing. Oh, there's always one more thing. And Lisa, go ahead, hon. And then I'll say one more thing.
No, I wasn't holding my hand.
Oh, I want to tell you something. Now this will always be on the Golden Opportunity page. It'll always be there. You just click on it and you can watch it. But if you have guests that you would like to watch it, who are maybe thinking about the opportunity, if you go over to the YouTube channel, it is always on the YouTube channel. Or if you have consultants who are not on Facebook, they can go over to YouTube and watch this on the YouTube channel. So they have that accessibility. Okay. Thanks all.
Great.
Good night.
Good night.